Hello, everyone. My name's Abigail. I'm a psychic medium and a therapist counselor. And I want to talk to young women, not just young women, actually, women in general, about how to go about having a relationship that's functional and working. Because what I've noticed with most of my clients and so many people is there's not a lot of, oh, let's put it a different way. There's a lot of difficulty going on in relationships, and there's not a high level of success for people who are looking and they keep just choosing the wrong person, getting burnt, and there's a tendency to relationship or to hibernate and to just step out and just be confused and not know what's going on. So I want to talk to young women. And look, I actually see this as a good thing, because the way I see it is that relationships are moving towards being deeply authentic, and deeply authentic means you find your person, your perfect person for you. So every time you choose the wrong one, God, the universe, your higher self goes, we're going to burn you, we're going to burn you, and we're going to put you back over there, and we're going to put you by yourself, and or with some more burning, until you finally realize what you truly deserve. Because your relationships are always a reflection of you. The people that you're choosing, I'm sorry, the people that you're choosing that cheat on you, the people that you're choosing that lie to you, the people that you're choosing that don't prioritize you, it's actually a deep subconscious reflection of what you believe you deserve about yourself. Because the purpose of a relationship, whether we like it or not, is to connect on your deepest wiring of what a relationship is, so your neural pathways. And so you're going to come together and you're going to reflect your early childhood, but all those things that didn't work for you then, they need to be resolved now. And so until you can resolve them, you're not going to be able to get close. So that's not bad news, by the way. That is good news. So there's also a move towards females being in their feminine and men being masculine. So what does that mean? So men are protectors, providers, they create safety, they lead the family, they resonate trust and truth. So when a woman comes in and wants to connect with them, she can feel safe, she can be a receiver, she can be nurturing, she can be creative, she can create a safe space for the family. Or not a safe space, because that's a bit like a great space, but you can't do that if you're in survival mode. So the biggest piece of advice that I have, the number one piece of advice I have for women, is learn to receive. Because a man has that energy to provide, protect, safety, and all the rest of it. But what's the purpose if you're competing with him for, you've got a high-powered job, I'm not saying don't have a good job, have a good job, but what's the purpose of him if you demasculate him? What's the purpose of him? Because a lot of the problem is women have never been in their true feminine energy, so they don't know what it's like to let go and receive and trust that this man is he's just going to be everything you need him to be and more, and he's going to do it with honor and with a deep resonance that allows you to just be who you are. So how do you get there? How do you find that type of relationship? Well, first of all, you're going to have to learn to receive. So you got to self-reflect. So what does this mean? Like, when was the last time that someone offered you something, even something small, like your friend offers you a coffee, or a man offers to open a door or to carry your shopping, and you go, no, I can get it, no, I can do it. Or someone says, I'll buy lunch, and you go, no, I'll buy lunch. Really? So you've been offered all these things and you've resisted each time, and you've rejected it, going, no, I'll do that, I can do all that for myself, I don't need all that. So God, the universe, your higher self, the part of you that knows that you deserve to receive, has given you all these little opportunities, and you're going, no, I'll get it myself. Really? If you want to be in your deep resonance of feminine energy, you need to let go and go, yeah, thank you, and just thank you. And okay, next lesson. So a friend and I did this a while ago. She is just the best, and we were like, let's practice receiving. And so we were like, we had to go through a gate, and she was like, I'll get the gate. And I was like, no, I'll get the gate. And she's like, no, I'll get the gate. And then we were both like, wait, who offered first? And then there was another time when we were like, I'll buy lunch. No, I'll buy lunch. And so we had to like let go and learn to receive from each other, just from each other. And then it was actually really, really tricky to do. I have more ability to receive from men. But anyway, that was good. And that was the other thing that we realized is you have to be able to receive as if it's an expectation. You don't receive with an over the top amount of gratefulness, because if you do, it's kind of setting the scene that, oh my goodness, I'm so grateful, thank you. Really? Appreciation has a much higher vibration than gratefulness. Just saying. So if you just appreciated that this was offered to you, you were thankful, you said thankful, thank you, and you appreciate it, that's setting the resonance internally for you to go, I receive and I appreciate it. And if you keep that going and you keep focusing on receiving, it doesn't mean you can't give, but it means that you have to understand that give and take is a cycle, it's a flow. And if you're just giving all the time, you're breaking the flow. And what you're kind of saying is, I'm only of worth if I'm giving, and I'm only of worth if people are taking what I'm giving. No, you have to be of worth because you're in your divine feminine energy, and you're just like receiving everything that the universe is manifesting to you and for you. So be open to this first massive step of learning how to receive. So let's put it in relationship to a man. So if a man comes along and he is taking you out on a date, he should be paying for that, because you should be receiving and you should be thankful, but you don't have to be over the top. Does it mean you shout him next time? No, why would you? Because he's showing you your worth, he's showing that he can provide. I mean, don't be ridiculous about it or entitled, there's a difference. But if you're being offered by men, if he should be picking you up, he should be making sure you're safe, that you get home safe, he should be dropping, if possible, like there are some reasons why people can't do this, but he should be providing. He should have a safe, stable job. He should obviously have a license and a car. He should have a stable home. He should have stable relationships. And if you want stability, you need to be resonating that you deserve all of this and more. And the way to do that is to take your time, release all your old patterns, which I talk a lot about, release all your old emotional expectations that aren't meeting your needs, and just go within and start to understand what it's like to receive. So receiving is not going to be easy, let me tell you, if you're not used to it, and you're going to fight against it. And you might be one, I came across this the other day, and this woman was saying that, no, I don't let anyone do anything, I don't trust that they can do it properly, I have to get in there and do it myself. Well, that's wonderful that you're so self-sufficient, but what you're going to find is you're only going to attract incompetent men, and you're going to attract weak men, and you're going to be overburdened in relationships, because nobody's going to want to press you hard enough to stop taking over. And so you're going to be left in control. If you want to hang on to control that badly, then you'll end up with it by yourself probably, or with a really weak man who puts more weight on you because you can take it. So just be mindful. It's not going to be easy if you're not used to receiving, but it's a really important step. I can't emphasize enough how it is the basis of having a balanced, even functioning long-term relationship. So learn to receive, because when you receive, you know your worth and you know your value. So if you find yourself getting really emotional after receiving, good. Be emotional. That's just the past. It's just the past old patterns that were held in place by emotion telling you you couldn't receive because you didn't deserve it. So if it makes you upset, good, go get upset and release it and move forward and keep receiving. So if you need any support with this, then please get in contact and I'll make more videos about it. But, I can do psychic readings, intuitive readings, or a therapeutic where we actually lift that energy of not receiving out of your body and start to get you towards a place where we kind of fast track it in a way. So let me know if you'd like a session. I'll put my details below, and I look forward to hearing from you. Keep receiving. You deserve it.